Hi folks, and today I thought we'd tackle a couple of more things in regards to the F sharp minor. And there's been a couple of requests and questions about the last lesson. So I thought what I'd do is I'd go over one of the songs I played right at the very beginning, and we'll also answer the question at the end of this video. As you recall, I asked if anybody could figure out how to play an F sharp minor on the 5th fret. So if you managed to do that, congratulations, and I'll go over what I feel is the F sharp minor on the 5th fret. You may have come up with something different, so if you did, make sure you put it in the forums. But for now, I thought what we do is go over the beginning of Let It Ride by BTO. Now I mentioned that this was a lesson around F sharp minor, and although the main body of the riff is off the F sharp minor, that thing. A lot of people were asking what is actually happening in the beginning there, so I'll just go over the beginning quickly for you. In essence, what you're going to be doing is kind of like you would normally play a D minor 7 like this, kind of like an F but without that finger. So I want you to slide that all the way up until your first finger here is actually on the 10th fret. And we'll go over this sometime in the future, but this is actually how you would play a type of D. And this is one of these closed chords I was talking about. In this case, we're going to add a couple of notes that are going to be open because they fit this chord. And it's the first chord of the run. So it's basically open and open. So your 5th and 4th strings are open. Then your 3rd string is going to be on 11. 2nd and 1st are going to be on 10. Okay. Then this quick move here, you're going to take this finger here and slide it down 1, but now you're going to be covering 3 strings instead of just 2. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger and put it on the 10th of the B. And you're going to take your 3rd finger and put it on the 11th of the D. You're still going to play that note there, the open A open. Okay. So together, here's the first one. Okay. And if you missed that, I'll come up a bit closer. One more time. Okay, then what you're going to do is just hit the low E open, and you're going to bar straight across the 7th or 9th fret, and you're just going to go. So that's a type of E. So just to review, this first chord here is a type of D. That is a type of A. Then you're going to hit the E open. So you're going to just be barring on the 9th fret the D string, the 4th, the G string, the 3rd, and the B string, the 2nd string on 9th fret. Like that. So the first chord again. And then you're going to play an F sharp minor. Now this particular F sharp minor is the 5th string root, and you're going to play what is in essence would be an A minor all the way down here, just different fingering. So you slide that up until the bar is on 9th fret. So you should have your first finger should be taking care of the 9th on the A. Then your 3rd finger will be on the 11th of the D. Your 4th finger will be on the 11th of the G, and your 2nd finger will be down here on the 10th of the B, and then your first finger also, part of this bar, will also be taking care of the 9th of the E. Okay, like that. Okay, we'll go over that a couple times. And one more time. Now this next chord, lots of ways you can play this, but the easiest one I've figured out is just to bar with your first finger across the 4 highest strings. Take your thumb and wrap it around the top so that you pick off the 7th on the low E string, and then just take your baby finger and put it on the 9th of the E string, and you're going to be putting that down and pulling it off, so you get this. So, slowly from the beginning. First chord. Second one. Third with the low E first. And then the fourth chord is the F sharp minor. And then you're going to go down to the F sharp minor on the 2nd fret. And you get this rhythm. That's an upstroke. In essence, the chord you're playing here is just a bar A. So you're going to go from that F sharp minor to a bar A. And the bar A is an upstroke. And there's a lot of chunking happening there, so you just got to get used to doing that sort of thing. And then just before the chorus it goes, and goes to an E there. And then here's how the chorus goes. That's just D and an A. Then to an E and an F sharp. And again, that's an F sharp minor. Okay, and then here's a funky little chord, and this one I'm doing especially for you, Slinger. You always talked about my contortions of chords. That everybody has probably seen that, how I play a D. Well, this is how I'm going to go between a D major 7 and a D6 for this particular one. So in essence, what I'm going to do, you can try and figure this out the way you want to do it, but I've got my first finger on the first string of the 2nd fret. I've got my second finger on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then I've got my 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and I'm just going to lift it off. Trying to get you a better look at that. And that is D open, 2nd on the G. The B in the 2nd chord is open, and in the 1st chord it's on 2nd. And of course, the E is always on second down there. Okay, so the chorus again. So that's basically how that whole beginning section goes, plus the verses and the chorus to Let It Ride by BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive, one of my favorite Canadian bands. And there's been also a couple of questions for a song Wild Horses, which I did a while ago in regards to that. Some people were having some trouble figuring out specific chords in that. And it's for that part in the song where it goes... Couldn't drag me away. So it's basically just a G. Couldn't drag. Now you're going to put your third finger on the third fret of the D. The G is open, and then you're going to pick off the first fret of both the first and second strings. Okay. And just so you know, that is called an F2. Okay, so it's couldn't drag me away. Wild horses, we'll ride them someday. And one last thing before we leave you for today, and that is congratulations to those who figured out that the F sharp minor that you can play starting on the 5th fret is the equivalent of playing a D minor. And you're going to slide it up till that finger here is on your A note, which is your 5th fret. And that so there's your F sharp minor, and there's your F sharp minor. And you may notice that that particular form, I'm only playing 3 notes instead of 4. Have fun with that, and we'll see you down the road.